afternoon and a warm welcome to Nosey Road St Helens for this afternoon's Stones Bitter League clash where the Saints entertain Featherstone. Saints being led out today by mascot Philip Jones, 8 years of age, just coming out there with captain Shane Cooper, who is one of Philip's favourites. Philip attends Earlstown District Primary School. His hobbies are playing computer games and watching his favourites, who are the Saints. And he's out there this afternoon with them, number 7 on his back. I'm presuming it's Jonathan Griffiths that's his favourite. Mind you, it could be Gus O'Donnell, because I know Gus O'Donnell is one of Philip's favourites, along with Shane Cooper. So on second thoughts, I think it'll be Gus. Anyway, this afternoon's team for the Saints: Alan Hunt at full-back, Mike Riley, Phil Vivers, Paul Loughlin and Tony Sullivan in the three-quarters. Tommy Martin and John Griffiths, this impressive half-back pairing, with Andy Dannett, Tommy Hodgkinson, Ian Pickervance in the front row, Chris Joint, Bernard Dwyer and Shane Cooper the back three, with Tira Pate and Sean Casey. The Featherstone team for this afternoon: at full-back, Carl Gibson, their three-quarter line of Vikram Butt, Matt Calland, Eva Apate and Owen Simpson, very speedy three-quarters there. Martin Pearson and Brett Daub, they've been doing the business in the half-backs for Featherstone. And their pack is Steve Malloy, very much in form, with Richard Gunn and Leo Casey. The other in the front row, Gary S. Price and Gary H. Price are the two second rowers, and the baby-faced assassin Brendan Tudor in the number 13 jersey. Terry Manning and Neil Roebuck are the substitutes. So there we are, centre field, Shane Cooper, the Saints captain. Today's match day mascot Philip Jones. Big day for this young fella. Also, it looks like a young lady Featherstone mascot this afternoon. And today's match day official, Mr. David Atkin from Hull. So we look forward to, obviously, an exciting duel. And the referee just tipping the young mascots. And they're going to make their way down. Well, young Philip's coming back, just having a word with the referee. Must be telling him he wants a nice clean game anyway. And there's young Philip just hurrying down. Shane Cooper pointing him in the general direction of the tunnel. And we look forward to perhaps seeing Philip on the hallowed turf later in his career. Let's hope so. Anyway, welcome to all in the sponsors boxes, the boardroom, parts of the restaurant and wherever you take our broadcast. Featherstone ready to kick off. And we're underway. Deep kick. Sun in Mike Riley's eyes. It's a bit better as far as we're concerned, obviously, in the video stakes than last week at Whitehaven. Out in the open. No cover whatsoever. But you get on with it, whatever. In Pickervance. Been in quite a few jerseys so far this season, but filling in well. And Tommy Hodgkinson in the hooker's role as Tony Sullivan breaks through. Sullivan breaks the cover. Support inside. Oh dear me! Support inside and outside. He Griffiths on his inside, who I think would have had a clear run to the line there. But I think it shows Tommy Martin. I think it was on his right. But holding down in the tackle is the indication as Featherstone came up with the loose ball. So Saints showing what they can do. Good drive there by Sullivan, moving in quickly and breaking the cover defence of Featherstone, and it nearly paid dividends. First penalty of the game, they're going Featherstone way. They find touch on the main stand side here at Nosey Road, and they're now with the first touch of possession. Featherstone moving it right. Gary S. Price there. Taken down 10 metres outside the 20-metre area. Daunt along the line and Pearson, and Daunt and Pearson have been working well. Martin knocks it down. It comes back to Malloy. David Atkin wins the tackle count clean, and Brendan Tudor now with possession. Tudor up to the 20-metre line, bounce to the earth. Chris Joint quickly in along with Ian Pickervance. Oh, Richard Gunn, it looked very much suspiciously forward, that pass, as he moved it across field. But referee Atkin, obviously, he's got the sun in his eyes. Well, cabbaged a yard there, the Featherstone man, as he moved up. Oh, little gap there, the ball moved out, supposedly round Shane Cooper, but he intercepted it. Saints have possession. And now Bernard Dwyer took a knock up to Whitehaven last Sunday. But had to come back on as a replacement late on. He's in the second row with Sonny Nicol out injured. Ian Pickervance now moved up in the front row. Dannett taking over the number 8 role with John Neal out for possibly a month with a groin injury. They may need an operation. He's been one of the informed forwards as Dannett slicks it out, and I think it was Tutor I think, that came back in and intercepted it. But it's Featherstone that had the ball. Malloy. Well, they've got to get this man down. They've got to grip him, take him, man and ball, tackle him, bounce him to the earth, make sure his passage is halted at every available opportunity. Now it's with Gary S. Price. Bernard Dwyer in, along with Andy Dannett. Going that dummy half. Now it's Tutor, bringing it out to the right. Tutor has support. Matt Calland, ex-Rochdale, out to Ikram But lets it go. Now it's with Daunt. Featherstone move it along the line. S. Price. Gary S. Price now, but he releases it. It's now with Pearson. Cooper brings him down. Along with Chris Joynt. Well, he's still making yardage there. He's finally bundled to the ground. Richard Gunnett acting halfback. He moves it left. Daunt bringing the runners in. Now with Malloy. Good tackling by the Saints. Last tackle of the sequence. Will Featherstone pop it up? Will they go for a one-pointer? It's now with Daunt. Chips it through. Well, it's too deep. It's going to go dead. The idea was right. On the last tackle, Daunt diagonally chipped it through. But Saints will restart from the centre of the 20-metre line. Now 3 or 4 players on the left wing there for Featherstone, clearly offside. The referee allows play to go on, and now it's Chris Joynt, hat-trick scorer last week, onto Paul Loughlin. Support from Griffiths. Griffiths carves a hole in the Featherstone defence. He's just hauled down by Leo Casey, and holding down is the indication. Griffiths not allowed to get up and play the ball quickly enough in referee Atkins' opinion, and a penalty going to the Saints. Paul Loughlin will find touch on the main stand side. He does so about 30 metres inside the Featherstone half. Now it's with Phil Beavers. Tommy Hodgkinson steps up at the dummy half position. Inside ball to Dannett. Runs strong. Pushes one defender off. Penetrates the 20-metre area. Now Saints, let's see if they can make it pay. Well, I don't think that was the right move there, as Hodgkinson gave it to Chris Joynt. Didn't look as though Joynt should have got the ball, but he took it cleanly. And it's up to the Saints now. Can they make Featherstone pay? Cooper inside to Loughlin on the diagonal run. He gets it away to Joynt. Saints, if they spread it right with an overlap. Pickervance. Haul down, 10 metres short. He wants to play it quickly. He's being impeded. But now he's Hodgkinson. Well, he has to go on his own. He moves it now to the right. Hodgkinson goes again. Oh, the ball's free to Beavers. But Featherstone come over quickly. They haul him back. The ball is played, but it must be the turnover. Yes, the last tackle must have been signified by the referee. Just getting wrapped up in the game there. But Featherstone have possession. Well, played it to himself, and that's he was being marked. Well, obviously he wasn't being marked correctly. It looks as though he was being marked from this angle, but Featherstone, well, that is correct. It is a penalty to the Saints. Loughlin's going to have a go for goal. Featherstone there, the player was being marked. He played it to himself, he scampered away, but referee Atkin right on the job. Anyway, as I said before, it's about an overcoat warmer here at Nosey Road as it was at the recreation ground Whitehaven last week. The teeth have stopped chattering. We've got rid of the dewdrop, and we've had the welder in this week, and all my tranklements are now in one piece. All been brazed up, so we're ready to burr up with the action. It is bitterly cold. Might be nice on the far side in the sun, but it's bitter all round the ground. As Loughlin pops it over. 6.5 minutes of the first half. Paul Loughlin, with hopefully his first of many this afternoon, puts Saints in the lead by 2 points to 0. A bit of local press, obviously with people condemning Paul Loughlin and his goal kicking. I mean, they're not machines, these men. Obviously, there's some can kick them from all over the place, but they've just got to get on with the job. A lot of these players go through a bad patch, as do the ball-playing players as well. And we've just got to get behind them. It's no good ripping the back out of them. You've got to try and get behind them and give them the support. If they're not playing bad, gee them up and get behind them. As Cooper there looked very shady, obviously, from the kick-off. With Phil Vivers couldn't take it. The sun was in his eyes. The ball bounced awkwardly. Featherstone touched it. It came back to Saints. So all is okay. Obviously a clever kick-off. And now it's Ian Pickermans. Takes it up centre field. John Griffiths attacked in half-back. He sees the gap. He drives again. Relishing in this role at half-back. And he goes again. Brought down just short of the halfway line. Well, a lot of mauling by Featherstone. Not marking up correctly at the play of the ball. And referee Atkin allowing it to go on. But Carl Gibson will take the ball. He's in at full-back. He's a speedy competitor. And now it's Owen Simpson. Featherstone in possession. Ikram Butt, I think that is coming off his right wing. Quickly dispatched to the earth by Paul Lockley. Featherstone again, well gone. On to Leo Casey. He tries to release it, he does. He gets it away to Pearson. And Pearson been having rave reports and he's got to be watched. And I'm sure Eric Hughes will no doubt have done his homework as he does on Pearson and Daunt in the half-back pairing. But Tommy Martin came in for the old Cumberland fling, got hold of him, bounced Pearson to the ground. I would imagine it's pretty hard down there on the pitch, and the pitch is looking in pretty fair nick, considering a lot of the bad weather that we've had. But Pearson is going to receive treatment. 9 minutes of the game gone, 2 points to nil is the lead. Saints with that 6th minute Paul Lockley penalty goal. Scrum down, Griffiths will feed the scrum. And he comes round the back with it. Hunt coming in field, linking up Hunt. Oh, he gives the dummy with Laughlin and Sullivan. That would have had a clear run in, but it's how it goes, isn't it? You've got to take your chances, it's joint. On to Sullivan, oh, he just steps into touch. Featherstone caught cold again, and Saints nearly punishing them. Alan Hunt came through, he linked up, he was the extra man. He chose to give the dummy. He had Laughlin and Sullivan on his outside. But joint nearly squaws in, and now it's Featherstone that have ball possession from the scrum. Eva Rapati, brother of Saints Tia Rapati, who's on the bench this afternoon, and one of 7, I think, Rapati brothers in the rugby league, spread throughout the world. Owen Simpson from Mactin halfback, scampers away, solid tackling there. Cooper leading the charge on with the Bernard Dwyer. Well, the ball's been knocked back, cries for a knock-on. Or a forward pass, whichever it was. And now it's with Calland. Chips it through, and it bounces just short of the 20-metre line and finds touch. Calland, not too many months ago, linked with St Helens when we had a bit of a centre crisis. Used to play for Rochdale, and I do believe he comes from around the Widnes area, but used to attend Rainford High School, where his dad is a teacher, I believe. So that's another bit of useless information for you. But Saints have possession from the scrum. Tommy Hodgkinson at dummy half. Andy Dammett takes up the running. And now it's with Tommy Hodgkinson from Acton half again. Very lively from the back of the play of the ball. Tommy Martin now steps up, moves it left. Along the line, Cooper, Griffiths inside to Alan Hunt. Hunt obviously looking to squeeze it out if he got the chance, but an excellent clamp tackle there by Featherstone. Gary S. Price moved in. Now it's with Tommy Martin, puts a tester up. Vivers is chasing it home, pressure there on Gibson, and Vivers follows him up and makes sure the man's tackled. He took it on the full in the in-goal area, and therefore Featherstone will restart from the centre of the 20-metre area. Eva Rapati, prolific try-scoring centre. Had a spell with Featherstone. Then was it Oldham and Sheffield. Could have signed for the Saints here. He was a free agent, but for whatever reason, he wasn't taken up, and he went back to Featherstone. I think he was the leading try scorer in the, or was it the second division? I don't know then, for a couple of seasons. But he certainly can put him away. Oh, Pearson! Martin takes it, gives it to Sullivan. That's good play. Sullivan pins his ears back, and this will be the first try. Yes, Tony Sullivan moves in quickly. Sullivan with the try, but good play there from Tommy Martin. I think it was Pearson that was going through. He went to chip the ball. Tommy Martin took it on the full. He broke through. He was in the clear. He saw Sullivan on his left, and he gave it paceman Sullivan straight away. He pinned his ears back, and didn't he hurt towards that line. Touchdown, 10 metres in from this left-hand corner flag. So Featherstone to kick off. The goal kick just being taken away by the wind. Featherstone putting up high. Vivers takes it comfortably this time. Just outside the 20-metre area. 6 points to nil the score. 14 minutes of play we've had. Pretty evenly balanced game so far. Obviously usually the first quarter of an hour or so is the softening up period. Featherstone had a good win last week against Troll Kingston Rovers in the Cup, and let's hope next Sunday that they can give the old pie eaters a battering. They've got to travel to Central Park, but there's no reason why they can't do it. Good kick upfield. Gibson, well, he lets it roll into touch. A scrum down will be formed 10 metres in from the main stand side, 10 metres from the Featherstone try line. It will be a Featherstone feed. Brett Daunt should feed it. Comes out quickly. Saints have to move up in a line and make sure the defence is tight. Alan Hunt from the full-back position, he's up there. And Mike Riley just dropped back in case Featherstone decide to chip. Alan Hunt now coming back into the full-back position, but it's Featherstone in possession. Cries from the Featherstone supporters for a high tackle, but it came up off the ball-carrying hand. Saints have the ball. Malloy lost it on his way through. Warrington and Leeds forward. I beg your pardon, it was Tutor that had the ball. Just being corrected. A bio cameraman for today, Stewart. Oh, Tommy Martin sidesteps through there, just brought down on the 20-metre line. Hodgkinson brings it left, now with Chris Joint. Gives that shimmy and goes through Joint. Very deceptive pace. Griffiths along the line. Griffiths and Dwyer work the loop movement. Short ball there to Pickermans. Shrugs the tacklers off. He drives again. In an ideal attacking position there. Inside the Featherstone 20-metre area. Now it's with Dwyer. Cooper brings it left. Saints move it along the line. Griffiths chips it. But will have to take it, and the Saints cover defence comes in. Sullivan has him. Sullivan and Griffiths comes in. I thought they were trying to hold the man up, obviously, and then carry him over the line. Now it's with Gibson. Played a lot in the centre and on the wing. Well, that's what the Saints are doing. Get hold of the man. Force him back 5-10 metres. Now it's Malloy. Richard Gunn at dummy half. Featherstone in possession. Well, that was a yard forward. Even from this angle, we could see it. But allowed to get away with it. And another one there from Gunn on to Gary H. Price. Gary F. Price. Sorry, in the number 11. H. Price in the 12. The ball back to Pearson. Alan Hunt takes it on the full. Gary H. Price comes to close him down. Malloy does as well, but Hunt just brought down on the centre spot. And Malloy taking a knock there, but it's on to Paul Loughlin. Moving it right. Loughlin breaks out of the tackle. Riley on his outside. He has to take the tackle. of Ivarapati. But it's Saints again, oh, looking very sharp. Now it's Pickavance, he straightens up. Featherstone urged to get back on side. Leo Casey there and Gary S. Price doing the tackling. Dwyer again. Oh, lovely ball. Lovely return ball to Martin. Oh, superb rugby. Oh, Hodgkinson touches down under the sticks for his first try of the senior competition this season. And didn't he relish that? But super play there by the Saints. Tommy Martin again received a lovely ball. He took it upfield. Good support there. And Hodgkinson latched on the end of it. Touchdown right under the sticks. Tommy Hodgkinson with his first try of the season. Excellently finished there. Went through a few pair of hands, but sleight of hand there. An excellent sidestep by Tommy Martin. Finished off by Hodgkinson, and Lachlan pops it over. Another 6 points. 12-0 the score. 18 minutes gone on the clock. Superb rugby there. The first try coming when Featherstone were attacking, but well taken by Martin, and he's been very impressive, hasn't he, so far this opening 20 minutes. 3 tries in the last 3 games. Tommy Martin. Chris Joint has 4 tries in the last 2 games, both in the Challenge Cup. And obviously we missed him for the Castleford game when he was away in Australia. And we're well on course, obviously hitting a bit of form now. And he was on the other week when Leeds, in the cup run, when they demolished Warrington, on about how Leeds had just been hitting a little bit of form. Well, we're on about hitting form. Saints are certainly hitting form, aren't they now? We had a shady period, a shaky period, the Christmas period. As Lachlan burst through, sidesteps in field, it's with Griffiths. Oh, Dwyer's with him, but Griffiths takes him on his own. Oh, and he's still going, Griffiths. Support from Beavers. Out to Riley. Oh, lovely rugby. It's still going. Is it Bernard Dwyer? Oh, he's held up on his back. The referee said he's held up. He's not touched it down. But an 80-metre sweeping movement upfield. Started by Lachlan. He started the running, and then the ball went over on the far side. But the try ruled out. And that deserved a try, didn't it? Some scintillating rugby there by the Saints. But as we were just saying, Saints well on course. Well, Saints possession from the scrum, and Riley goes again. An ideal platform for the Saints to build on. 10 metres from the line, leading by 12-0, and in rampant mood as well. Joint kicks again, oh, looking to release it. But it was turning, he was looking to squeeze it out, obviously. It took 3 and 4 men, but he couldn't squeeze it, so the ball came loose, and Featherstone snap up the possession. 21.5 minutes gone, 12 points to 0, Saints in the lead. As I was saying about Saints building up, obviously you're just hitting a bit of form. 9 tries and 5 goals in last Sunday's demolition of Whitehaven, 46-4. And if Paul Lachlan had his kicking boots on them, but it was very breezy there as well. It would have been 60 odd points, wouldn't it? Last one of the sequence, Featherstone in possession. The ball back to Pearson, it's going to be kicked. But he does get it away, right to Griffiths. Griffiths also there, oh, he sees the gap again. He's running riot, is Griffiths. Griffiths and Martin showing Pearson and Daunt up this afternoon. They're running them ragged. Out to Cooper, inside to Joint. The Joint always attracts 2 and 3 tacklers. Holding down the referee Atkin allows play to go on, but it's Pickavance, straightens up. He drives out again, does Pickavance. Oh, well, he's getting a little bit, oh, look at that tackling there, man. Malloy going in, a little frantically. He'll have his card mark, Pickavance will pick him out, no danger. Dwyer, inside to Cooper, gliding his way through is Cooper, brought down 5 metres short of the line. Another try here, and this Featherstone outfits are going to be sunk, aren't they? Damn it, oh, slipped a lovely ball out. Oh, quick hands. Well, the idea was right, quick hands was right, but Pickavance was well tackled by Featherstone man. And the force took him back. Martin with the one-pointer. No, goes to the left of the sticks. Good tackling there by Featherstone. They moved in quickly. Obviously, Saints had to move it along the line quickly. Quick hands was the order of the game, the order of the day. But the tackling was in there quick. It forced him back, and Saints, in effect, just lost yardage. But Featherstone going to make a substitution now. Malloy must have been hurt. He did look as though he took a knock earlier on, and Roebuck is going to be introduced. Tutor again, powering it downfield. Featherstone getting away with these forward passes from Gunn. Gary H. Price, the number 12. Moving downfield, now Daunt and Pearson. Well taken there, well marshalled. Never took his eye off Pearson, did Dwyer. Dammit was there as well. The ball chipped through. Alan Hunt takes it comfortably. Well, Hunt loses possession. Gary H. Price comes up with it. The tackle on Hunt, forcing the ball out of his hands, and it gives Featherstone a chance. But Cooper, oh brilliant, brilliant Cooper, moves up, takes Gunn, man and ball, he saw the danger, and he forced him back 10-15 metres. Oh, forward pass there, not much is it? Forward pass there as the Tutor, I think it was, that tried to squeeze it out as he came across field. But the referee picked that one up, eh? Well, full marks. But Saints, the defence held up well there after being under pressure. Substitution allowed to take place, and he's on now. Roebuck is on for Malloy. Saints throwing it about, even though they're in their own 20-metre area. It's Cooper. Tries to break out of the tackle. Ivor Apathy, one of the tacklers there, along with Leo Casey. Dammit taking up the running. Oh, lovely ball from Dammit to Dwyer. On to Pickavance. Oh, they're lining up here. Can Saints capitalise on it? Oh, Ikram Butt comes up with it. He's taken down by Pickavance. Saints moving it away, and silly little mistakes creeping in, unfortunately. But Featherstone have possession. Gary H. Price, inside ball. Ivor Apathy, I think it is, coming off the left centre position. Gunn at dummy half. Now it's S. Price. He releases it to Owen Simpson. Simpson will be in. Yes, the tries there. Owen Simpson touches down. 26 minutes gone on the clock, and Featherstone come up with the first score. Good break there by Gary H. Price, I think it was, up the centre. Then it was released over to the far side. Rapati originally came in. A good run from him. He backed up. It was squaws out to Owen Simpson on the left wing, and Simpson in for Featherstone's first points. But Simpson squaws in. He did well. He had a few men hanging round him, but the ball was moved over quickly left, and Featherstone with the points. Pearson with the attempt. Well, it's there, it's between the uprights. Pearson makes the 4 into 6. So 12-6 to score. 27 minutes gone on the clock. Obviously, we look forward to next week after today's game, after the 80 minutes. Doncaster at home, the tie everybody wanted for the next round, and Saints coming up with it. Marvellous what a few bob spent on some prayer mats will do. We was all praying in St Helens, and we got the draw we wanted. And now we'll have to make sure that we punish them next Sunday. And a passage into the semi-final. Ikram Butt. Bouncing off the Saints defence. Pickavance and Dammit finally come in and crunch him down. Well, he cabbaged a yard there, and Richard Gunn was at the acting half-back position. 12 minutes to the interval. 12-6 to score. Leo Casey Looks as though he's trying to squeeze it out. Roebuck was coming through. Well, another forward pass there onto Tutor. Kiwi international Tutor. Onto Daunt. Is it? He chips it down, and it's going to be too deep. So there's going to be a little bit of confrontation, obviously, in the pack there with Shane Cooper and Brendan Tutor, two Kiwi internationals there. Mike Riley from the 20-metre line. They play the ball from Tommy Hodgkinson, who steps up at dummy half. Now it's with Pickavance. Gary S. Price clamps him. And Richard Gunn doing a lot of mauling out there to play the ball. Featherstone all offside on the referee's right, but it's with Beavers. Inside there to Mike Riley. Just been involved in the centre and gone quickly back onto his right wing position. So it's lined out again. Another try wouldn't go amiss. There's Chris Joint. Powers his way upfield. Just grabbed by the elastic in his pants there from Gary H. Price. And Tommy Martin steps up at dummy half. Griffiths along to Dwyer. Dwyer, a little chip kick through. Dwyer regains possession. Lovely chip there. He's on the last tackle now. Beavers to Martin. Martin puts a chip for Tony Sullivan. Gibson, well, Gibson takes it dead. Yes, Gibson there. He tried to let the ball go dead, but it must have bounced back infield into his hands, and he had to take it over the whitewash, the dead ball line. And now Saints will get possession back from the drop out from between the sticks. And another 6 tackles for hopefully to attack the Featherstone try line. Beavers. Ibarapati and Owen Simpson bring him down on the far side. Now it's Mike Riley come off his right wing position, infield. 2 tackles gone. Tommy Hodgkinson, well, lying on the, not lying on, but lying down there, obstructing the Saints player. Had to play the ball there. If it's a hallmark, it's what Featherstone have been doing most of the afternoon. Griffiths and Martin onto Dwyer. Roebuck just come on for Steve Malloy, getting heavily involved. Griffiths, Cooper and Griffiths. Cooper gives the dummy, gives it to Pickavance. Bounce to the earth. Wants to play it quickly. So does Cooper. Out to Loughlin. Loughlin chips it through. Well, it's all on. Tommy Hodgkinson, can he go in for his second? He must be in. The referee, is he there? He points to the spot. Yes, it's a try. Half an hour gone. Hodgkinson with his second. Hadn't scored any before this afternoon's match. Comes up with a bag. Comes up with a brace. So Loughlin's kick just going to the left of the posts. 16-6 to score. A mistake there from the kick-off, the ball being knocked forward. A bit of pressure on the Saints now with Featherstone head and feed. Dog feeds it. Gary H. Price pushes off the first line of defence, which was Tommy Martin, but the second phase came in and bounced him to the earth. Featherstone move it blindside onto Tutor. Tutor for the line. Well, he's in. Blindside ploy there by Featherstone after Saints had made a mistake. Saints had made a mistake from the kick-off and from the resulting scrum. Featherstone took it blindside. Whether they think it's a weak link on that right wing of the Saints with Riley and Beavers, we don't know. But they took it over to the Simpson wing. Tutor chirped in the line, and he powered his way for Featherstone's second try. Saints in 6th position in the league, and Featherstone in 8th position. And Tommy Martin will restart. Deep into the corner. Taken by Gary H. Price. Dallett and Dwyer meet him, haul him down just short of the 20-metre line. Gun at dummy half, onto Ikram Butt. Cooper and Pickavance, they quickly dispatch him. Featherstone have the possession. Trailing by 6 points. Tutor again. Sliding through. He'll have to be stopped. Have to clamp him, man and ball. Leo Casey gets a lovely ball. Well, it looked a lovely ball, didn't it? To Ikram, but he couldn't take it. He bangs it down on the floor in disgust. But Leo Casey there, he took 2 and 3 Saints players, tried to just slip it out. It looked decent from here, but couldn't take it properly. Scrum down, Saints feed, Griffiths will feed. 5 minutes to the interval, and Saints leading by 16-6. Cooper, Griffiths, they take it blindside, and Griffiths kicks again. Roebuck comes in. Again a little bit mauled by Roebuck, which now with Dannett. Featherstone moving up exceptionally quickly. Hodgkinson moves it in field. Martin on to Dwyer, sees the gap and drives for it, does Dwyer, but it's quickly closed by Gary H. Price just as quick as it was opened. That's Pickavance in the Featherstone 20-metre area. Saints in the lead by 16 points to 10. Along the line, Saints move it. Cooper tipped it well, looking for the runners. Chris Joint on a short ball. He kicks again. Referee Atkin urging the Featherstone players to get back onside. Now it's Dannett. He runs strong. Pushes Casey out of the way and kicks again. 5 metres short, the last tackle of the sequence. Tommy Martin with the 1-pointer, yes, pops it over. Gives us that psychological 7-point advantage, with Tommy Martin popping the drop goal over with 4 minutes to the interval. 17-10, and Tommy Martin's 6th drop goal of the season. Pearson from the centre spot to kick off. Saints with the sun in their eyes, and obviously Featherstone, they're going to kick for that corner. They know the Saints do have the sun in their eyes, and they made a fumble on the last kick-off. And this time it bounces over Dannett's head. A real awkward bounce, couldn't do anything about it. But Saints will have a scrum feed. Three minutes to the interval. 17-10 the score, tightly contested game. Featherstone turned the scrum, but Saints have the possession. Tutor there, doing a lot of mauling on John Griffiths. Now it's Riley coming in field. Oh, just couldn't gather his feet there. Pearson had tackled him. Roebuck doing a lot of mauling, just as he has done since he come on as a substitute for Malloy. Hodgkinson, Martin along the line, Cooper gliding through this Featherstone defence. Tommy Hodgkinson now steps up, Featherstone move up quickly, and Cooper there, and well, Dannett coming through there on Leo Casey, a little bit of jiggery pokery going along there, and Shane Cooper, as I've said before, one of the mildest mannered players. He just gets on the field, gets on with his job, but somebody had a dig at him, and temper just getting a little frayed. As they say in the best places, light blue touch paper and stand clear. And there could be some fireworks here this afternoon, but it's Leo Casey that's being spoken to. He had a go at Cooper, whether Cooper will be spoken to by referee Atkin from Hull. But he's whispering in his ear there, he's certainly giving him a good earwigging. The penalty will be Saints. Cooper now. Yes, going in with the elbow is the indication there, and very dodgy ground there. He's obviously told Casey, then hear this hanky-panky again, my friend, and I'm afraid you'll be enjoying the early bath. Pickavance. Hodgkinson attacked in half-back. A minute to the interval. Hodgkinson now. Casey comes in again. Well, he has a go with the knees this time. And the touch judge on the far side comes on. Well, he's walking the tightrope, this fella. He's just been warned for going in with the elbow. Then he goes in on Hodgkinson with the knees. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't get 10 minutes for this, because at least 10 minutes. The touch judge there, well, I don't know how many times you've got to warn these players. He's going to be very fortunate. He's not reaching for any card just at present, but he's just had a good stern chat with him. The man does it again just a minute later. What have you got to do, man? Before, well, he shakes his head. He will shake his head if he does it again. He'll be down the tunnel, won't he? There's no danger about that. So Saints with a penalty award. While Paul Loughlin's lining up the have to sadly announced the death of one of the a very old Saints spectator, Evelyn Pendleton. She was aged 91. She was a shareholder here at St Helens, an ardent Saints supporter from 1920 till about till obviously at present. But in the latter years, she couldn't attend the matches. She's had to watch through our video. She sadly passed away on the 17th of Feb. She'll be sadly missed by her granddaughter Kate and her son Alfred. So Evelyn Pendleton there, who sadly passed away last week. Paul Loughlin just getting the penalty goal right on the half-time hooter. So 19-10 the half-time score. Join us for the second half. Right, so we're ready for the second half. Featherstone just trooping out onto the pitch. And before we get underway, I have a very special mention for a stalwart Saints fan, Jack Flaherty. Yes, you, Jack Flaherty of Cowley Street. Unfortunately, you've developed a serious illness which has kept you away from your beloved Saints, both home and away. And now we know, Jack, that you have to keep up with events cur of our Saints video. Anyway, we hope the coverage is up to your liking, and it's nearly as good as being there, Jack, isn't it? But not quite. Anyway, lots of love from your wife Janet, your daughter Jackie, your son-in-law Mario, and also your other children, John, Anne, Chris, Jeff and Janet. So, any complaints, Jack, you better have a word with Mario, haven't you? But anyway, Jack, best wishes. We hope you enjoy the coverage, and we hope you're pleased. Obviously, they're winning this afternoon, 19 points to 10. We'll just have to see with Featherstone, they're certainly competing. So it's Saints to get things underway. Gibson breaks through the first line of defence. Well, he was, well, I nearly swore then. I was going to say he was messing about at the play. The ball was Gibson. Ian Pickervance broke quickly, and referee Atkin, in his wisdom, decided to penalise him. So touch is found, virtually 10 metres inside the Saints half. Owen Simpson, one of the try scorers for Featherstone in the first half. 19-10 the score. Another forward pass there, cried for by the Saints public, but going unnoticed by the referee. Well, another again. Oh, he's unbelievable, this fella. Daunt it was there that got away with it, but it's Pearson. Steve Martin, the Featherstone coach, he's up here on the gantry just to our left. He'll have no doubt had a word with him, strong word with him at half-time. 19-10 the half-time score, but it's Featherstone there hitting hard. It's now with Pearson, chips it for the corner. Riley knocks it dead, with Featherstone pressing up on him. Owen Simpson, Eva Rapati. Saints will have to drop out from between the sticks. Also, I would imagine that Steve Martin will have had a word with Leo Casey. He's walking the tightrope. It's Carl Gibson, centre field for Featherstone. They're in possession. Gun at dummy half. Gary S. Price in the 11 shirt. H. Price in the 12, but it's Casey. He moves upfield, dispatched to the earth there. Tommy Martin, the tackler that time. Martin comes across, but Featherstone still going. Within 8 metres up the Saints line. Gun to Tutor. He'll have to be met, he'll have to have the ball clamped. Last tackle of the sequence, Pearson chips it again. Riley, well, does Riley take it? Well, the ball's gone dead from Mike Riley. Gibson went through there, followed the ball, but Pearson again, putting Saints under a lot of pressure. And 2.5 minutes of the second half gone, and Saints forced to drop out from between the sticks once again. 19-10 the score. Saints urged to get on with the proceedings. This season at Post Office Road against Featherstone, Saints come up with a great 37 points to 16 win. We did both Castleford and Featherstone within about 2 or 3 weeks, and we haven't been hitting too good a form then, had we? But we dispatched to Castleford here the other week, 33-12, and Featherstone are the opponents today, and we're in the lead by 19-10. Loop movement there, Pearson and Daunt. Now it's Gary H-Price. Saints forced to defend again. Calland taken down, the last one of the sequence. No doubt Pearson will be involved again. Oh, it's on with Daunt this time. Oh, Daunt's taken down. He releases it to Pearson. Pearson chips it. Pressure again, but Alan Hunt covers it well this time, lets it go, and now the Saints, with a little bit of breathing space, will be allowed to restart from the centre of the 20-metre line. Tommy Hodgkinson. Mike Riley first man in. Well, a little high there from Roebuck, and the referee's picked it up this time. It didn't look malicious, but it was high. Riley gets up and walks away. Hodgkinson plays it to himself. Hodgkinson makes the break. Oh, Tony Sullivan was on his left, but he couldn't release it. He was well clamped there. Bit late getting up that tackler as Dallett drives it up. But Saints now with the first excursion into, well, virtually the first excursion into the Featherstone half in the second half. Vivers loses the ball, but it comes backwards, and Tommy Hodgkinson picks it up and makes a valuable 10 metres. Cooper out to Pickavance. Featherstone line up in an offside position. He gets it away to Cooper. Saints move it. Dwyer. Griffiths sees the gap. Drives again. Inside. Dwyer again. Oh, support there from Joyce. Can he squeeze in? Well, the ball's loose. Featherstone come up with it. Cooper strikes at it, the ball was on the ground, and now Gibson, oh, super tackle there. Super tackle by Pickavance on Gibson. Took him man on ball. Forced him back towards his own line. The popular side choir there interrupt to lift their team, my team and your team. Calland brought down on the 20-metre line, 15 metres in from touch. Well, a forward pass again. And Featherstone have been getting away with it all afternoon. The chip kick through. Riley, he stops it, but it goes in touch off him. Feeds it and just come out to the back of the scrum. Never even saw the scrum, that one. Well, they don't now, do they? It doesn't really matter. Well, obstruction there. Eva Apate and Pearson. Yes, Pearson. The standoff, making a complete hash of that. Loughlin took it quickly, and now Saints build up again. It's Dallett pushing the first line of defence off. Well, there's Featherstone lying there at the back of the play. The ball once again. Hodgkinson breaking through. 20-metre burst by this young lad. Now we see him Pickavance. Tutor going in there enthusiastically at the back. Martin along the line. Griffiths took it at the second bite of the cherry. Now with Cooper, misses out the man and passes it on to Loughlin. He's taken down. It's the last one of the sequence now. Saints will pop it up in the air. Martin, the chase is there. Bernard Dwyer's chasing, but puts Gibson under pressure. Oh, he did well there, Gibson. bounced off his chest, he managed to get it, with Vivas hounding him. Eva Apati breaks quickly, shrugs the tacklers off, but Dwyer and Pickavans come in. Come on, you Saints, is the cry yet again from the popular side faithful. Ikram Butt, reputedly the only Pakistani to be playing professional rugby league, but look at that for tackling by the Saints. They get the Featherstone man, three of them, John Griffiths, Chris Joynt, Andy Dannett, and force him back 15 metres. And they're in again. Oh, look at that for tackling. That's superb stuff, that by the Saints. And the man's injured. Superb tackling there. Well, Featherstone said something out of turn, and Saints have been awarded the penalty. Obviously the ferociousness of the tackling there, and that's what it's all about. It's not played by Nancy's, is it? We're not talking about the round ball game, we're on about high-speed collision, body contact sport, and that's the name of the game. And two quick tackles in succession with the Saints, 3 and 4 men getting in and forcing the opposition back and doing the job as well. And it's Gary S. Price that's obviously taking the knock. The ball being thrown away there in disgust, but Tia Apati just coming on as the Sandman for Paul Loughlin, who's hoping to get the first points on the board for the Saints in this second period. 19-10 the score. And Tia there, he'll have a big grin on his face with Tia. Big smile from ear to ear. Loughlin slides it over, no problem. 9 minutes of the second half, and Loughlin opens the scoring. (21-10). Loughlin's fourth of the afternoon. Yes, well, your cameraman for this afternoon, Stuart, as we had Dwight Aim last week, and he reckoned he's a Warrington spectator, but we all have our cross to bear, don't we? They're going through a bad period now, aren't they? And he reckons he wants to do the Saints regular. Well, it's about time you watch a good team, isn't it? Riley comes through, Tutor in again, now it's with Hodgkinson. The Saints, well, that's Tutor with a forearm smash there on Hodgkinson. That's a vicious tackle, that, and he should be down the tunnel for that tackle. A despicable tackle by Tutor, and he's not renowned for his finesse, is he? He walks away, but he'll have to come back. Well, Tutor going to be spoken to, as Featherstone have made a substitution. Malloy's gone back on for Gary S. Price. Well, the referee this afternoon is very patient. Very, very patient. He's having strong words with him. The substitution allowed to take place. Malloy back on for Gary S. Price, who's just taken the knock there out down by the touch, by the try line. But that was a vicious tackle there by Tutor. As I said, the smiling, the baby-faced assassin is his name. Now with Mike Riley. Casey there on the tacklers. Hodgkinson shows it right, moves it left. Dannett takes it up centre field. 10 metres inside the Featherstone half. Saints in the lead, 21-10. Alan Hunt gives the dummy. Hunt drives again. Roebuck going in again. Well, there's a lot of jiggery pokery going in at these tackles here by Featherstone. Well taken by Chris Joynt. Out to Tony Sullivan. He'll have to come in field. There's no room for him on the far side. Still 10 metres inside the Featherstone half. The Saints move it along the line. Dwyer just taken down. As his impetus stopped there by Malloy, I think it was. Crossfield kick. Well played by Simpson. Griffith stops him. Vivas completes it, along with Andy Dannett. Featherstone on the retreat. Eva Apati jumps into the tackle. 21-10 the score. 12 minutes of the second half gone. Certainly exciting and warms the cockles of your hearts on a bitterly cold afternoon. Malloy, well, he gets it away, does he? No, manages to keep hold of it. Saints move up in numbers. Well, another forward pass onto the assassin there, and he'll get a warm welcome. Featherstone still running it hard. Gary H. Price, the man in possession. 10 metres inside the Saints half. It's there with Roebuck. It's the last tackle of the sequence. He puts a high ball up. Well, Alan Hunt taken down by Roebuck there. The referee's let it go on. Well, I don't know. Now the man in the middle is a lot to answer for this afternoon. Roebuck clearly took Alan Hunt off the ball. Featherstone had possession, he let play go on, and then Hodgkinson come up with the ball. Saints have it now. Oh, I don't know. Griffiths moves the ball cross field. Pickavance comes in. We know the man in the middle gets a lot of stick. He's a lot of work to do in the course of an 80-minute match. But the number of forward passes he's missed this afternoon, the number of decisions that this man's missed is phenomenal. As Martin gets the ball away on the last tackle, as Gibson comes up with possession. Loughlin goes in there, Holmes in on him. Featherstone still in possession, Ikram Butt. Ivarapati. Richard Gunnar acted half-back. He gets the ball away to Gary Price. Only one Price on the field now. With Gunn again at dummy half. Inside to Dawns, then to Casey. He gets the ball away, does Casey. But it's bounced forward. Saints come up with it. And Tommy Hodgkinson escapes the clutches of Tutor, but he went through again, very viciously. He didn't connect with the man. But the touch judge came on, and this is Tutor, is it? Oh, it's Gunn that he's bringing out. I thought it was Tutor that was going to be spoken to. No, it is Tutor that's going to be spoken to. Well, come on, Mr. Atkin, show a bit of battle, give him the card, and let's get on with the game. A little bit of nast has crept into it as far as Featherstone are concerned. They've certainly dished them out. Well, he's been spoken to again. So that's Tutor with 2 lectures, Casey with 2 lectures, and a high tackle there, and Saints come up with a penalty. Mike Riley. Taken down by Malloy. Hodgkinson at dummy half. Inside ball to Dwyer. Dwyer breaks the first tackle. Then he goes to Tutor. Well, he doesn't want to know now, Tutor, does he? He knows he's on a tightrope. Next offence and he's down the tunnel. Now it's with Pickavance. Bounces off the first defence. There's a centre field, but he cops a knee there off Casey. Hodgkinson. Well, plan B went to miss there. Still the score after 16 minutes of the second half is 21-10 for the Saints. Now it's joint, diagonal run, turns in the tackle, but the Featherstone defence holds firm. Last one of the sequence, Griffiths along to Martin, goes for the one-pointer again. No, well, it touched somebody, it says. The referee said it touched somebody's, well, a Featherstone body, and it's gone dead. It must have gone over the... well, it's gone dead anyway, hasn't it? So it's a drop out by Featherstone from between the sticks. So it'll give Saints ball possession. Pearson will drop it out. Oh, good kick from Pearson. 70 metres. Alan Hunt takes it. Hunt builds up a head of steam. Drives at the Featherstone defence. An ideal platform for the Saints to build on. Another 5 tackles and 20 metres out. Pickavance again, powers his way in. Oh, support there from Loughlin. Couldn't squeeze it out there. Good tackling there. Brett Daunton. along with Malloy. But Saints again, Cooper out to Dwyer. 2 to takes him down along with Price. Blindside ploy, Dannett inside to Cooper. Cooper looks for the gap, looks for the runners. Tommy Martin's there! Good inside ball there from Cooper to Martin, and a lot of mauling, even a Patty this time. Griffiths and Cooper working the loop. Inside now, Chris Joint, diagonal run. Last one of this set of 6. We'll say it's good for the drop goal. Well, being mauled there is Chris Joint. Now with Cooper. Cooper chips it. Putting pressure on Featherstone. Griffiths, Hodgkinson, I beg your pardon. As I said before, Hodgkinson and Griffiths, they look so similar. Tira Patty looks as though he's going to be introduced into the game. And Phil Beavers looks as though the man that's going to be coming off. Well, another error by the referee, and Featherstone get away with it again. I don't know. 21 points to 10, we're in the lead. It's a good job we are, isn't it? The ball's loose. It's going to be a knock-on as Simpson picks it up. And Tira Patty is going to be introduced. And Phil Beavers is the man that's going to be replaced after 19 minutes of the second half. Well, Featherstone this afternoon, they've got away with blue murder. Got away with every decision in the book from referee Atkin. And Featherstone making a substitution. They're bringing on Terry Manning, and they're taking off Ikram Butt. So that's 59 minutes of the game gone. Ikram Butt coming off. Saints have possession. Griffiths. Riley takes it well, and Riley drives again for the line. He's brought down 10 metres short. Saints building up a good attacking position. Another try and a goal on the board. A put paid to this Featherstone outfit this afternoon. Still an 11-point cushion for the Saints. But we know how quickly that can disappear. 2 tries, 2 goals. There's Pickerman, straightens again. Oh, gets a lovely ball to Rapati. First touch, he unloads it to Tommy Hodgkinson. Hodgkinson gives the dummy, has to take the tackle. Nearly a spear tackle. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. The referee to let it go. Griffiths, inside ball. Rapati takes it. Their confrontation here. Rapati versus Rapati. Right wing for Saints, left wing for Featherstone. Inside to Cooper. Cooper glides through. 5 metres from the line. Last one of the sequence. Griffiths at dummy half. Well, a lot of mauling again. What's the referee given? He's given a turnover. Well, there you are. As I've no doubt, you've no doubt heard me say before, it's like doing the pools. Any 8 from 10. Gibson. Wrapped up this time. Well, that was a forward pass. Another forward pass gone and miss from the referee's eye. We can't say eagle eye, can we? Gun at dummy half. Well, Cooper there, flattened by Richard Gunn, I think. But a little bit of hanky-panky at the play of the ball, and Cooper was flattened there. The touch judge, both the touch judges going to the referee. Jeanette Smith treating Shane Cooper. But I think it was Richard Gunn that the man was involved. Oh. Well, we don't know, we're just unsure. Obviously, the heat of the moment, either Richard Gunn or Matt Calland. But Cooper will be up as he is, and the offending player will no doubt have his card marked. But Bernard Dwyer is being spoken to. Everybody else being ushered away. Well, your guess is as good as mine. I'll have to watch that again on the video to see what happened. Oh, well, he must be off, mustn't he? It's That's our friend, Mr. Casey. Surely he can't warn him again. It's only the third time of asking. Oh, well, he's obviously on. Listen for the boos. Dearie me. Well, Saints penalised. Going in with the elbow is the indication. Pick the bones out of that one then, eh? "23 minutes of the second half. Let's hope that tempers don't get a little more frayed than they already are, with such an exciting game. But there's Casey. He's going to get his comeuppance, isn't he? Cooper strikes for it. It's on to Tutor. The ball, well, that's a knock-on. Don't. Knocks it forward and well, tempers are a little frayed. Tutor and Casey there. The referee just calms it down and awards the scrum with the Saints feed. Martin, he brings in Loughlin down the centre. Oh, Rapati, he just couldn't release it to Rapati. A good tackle by Eva Rapati on Paul Loughlin. But the scrum here just out of our eye line. Obviously I was watching the ball. And a little bit of jiggery pokery in the scrum. Malloy getting 10 minutes in the sin bin. Well, the referee's finally found out where his pocket is. Minutes gone on the watch. Malloy in the sin bin for 10 minutes. The referee had to do something because he's gradually losing control of the game. Saints in the lead of 21 points to 10. There's certainly another score won't go amiss that will seal it. But the second half being very scrappy. 24 minutes have gone. And only 2 points in the second half have been scored. Oh, well, the man's got a cheek. I don't know. He's never picked a forward pass up all afternoon. Scrum down now. Featherstone feed. Well, he's lost it. He knocked on at the back of the scrum. It's now with Pearson. Nobody at home. He kicks it upfield. Owen Simpson. Can he win the chase? Hunt's coming across. Well, Hunt gets O'Reilly. Gets the ball away. Well, the try's given. How he can give a try for that, I don't know. The try's given, the ball was never touched down. Hunt moved it along and then Riley kicked it dead. But I think it's Simpson that's been given the try. But Featherstone, they've done their own work there. Pearson saw there was nobody back. All the Saints attacking. Well, Rapati has been given the score. Well, the popular side, they like the referee, don't they? Just giving him a little bit of encouragement. Well, questions should be asked in the house about this man's performance in the centre this afternoon. Oh, they really like him, don't they? 21-14 to score. 13 minutes on my watch, 15 minutes, well, 14 now on the scoreboard clock. Featherstone scoring against the run of play with a man down with Malloy in the sin bin for 10 minutes. And now it's Simpson running it cross field. Griffiths and Cooper combine, they take him down. It's certainly got to fever pitch in this second half. Well, was the man tackled? Obviously not. The ball was released to Gunn. And just before, as Saints were attacking, Pickerman's brought through. He fed the ball to Rapati. The referee not seen a forward pass all afternoon, but he pulled the Saints up for that one. Amazing, isn't it? Tutor, they're taken down in possession. Featherstone moving it again. Casey, taken by Dwyer. Last one of the sequence. Pearson at dummy half. Brings it blindside to Rapati. Rapati chips it through. Riley takes it, evades the tackle of Rapati, gets up and kicks again. Pearson comes in, but good work there by Mike Riley. Took it well. Now it's Alan Hunt. Well, Dawn there tried to release the ball out of Alan Hunt's hands, tried to reap it out. Now he's with Pickavance, he straightens up, he drives it forward. 10 metres outside this edge, 20 metre earlier as Hodgkinson sees the gap, brings the ball up to the halfway line. Good work from Tommy Hodgkinson there. Excellent play. Dwyer, short ball to Rapati. Brother Eva tries to get him round the ankles as Rapati goes again, but he gets it away to Cooper. Good play, oh, good running from Joint, looking for support on his left. Last one of the sequence, Featherstone all offside. But Martin chips it, Martin kicks it again, Gibson has it. The Saints combine, they've come up, they try to take the man back. But Gibson has to take the tackle. Featherstone contained, that's the second tackle of the set of 6, and they're only 10 metres from their own line. 11 minutes to the final hooter, 21-14. The game finally poised, if we can say. Obviously Saints with a 7-point cushion. 6,909 at Nosey Road this afternoon. Now it's Eva Rapati. Tia takes him round the legs, he gets the ball away to Pearson. Owen Simpson at dummy half. Now with Daunt, puts it upfield. Should sit up nice for Alan Hunt. Takes it well, runs into the in-goal area. Sullivan comes crossfield, and now Alan Hunt straightens up. Brought down on the 20-metre line. Dwyer at dummy half. Good yardage. Loughlin on his outside, he takes the tattle. Featherstone all offside on the referee's left. And to say they got away with murder this afternoon is probably an understatement. Gannett. Good driving, pushes Tutor out of the way. Tommy Martin. Oh, breaks through. Only the full-back to beat. Yes, support from Joint. Oh, that's it. Lick 'em and stick 'em. That's the killer punch. Brilliant work there by Martin. Finished off by Chris Joint, right under the sticks. Joint's 5th try in the 3 games. And that was a brilliant break there. Tommy Martin up the centre. Well in contention for the man of the match award this afternoon. Tommy Martin had a good game. Finished off by Chris Joint. 25-14 the score. Loughlin pops it over, his 5th of the afternoon. So 4 tries, 16 points, 5 goals, 25 points, and a Martin drop goal. 27 points to 14 the score. And that must be a killer punch there as far as Featherstone are concerned. The 13 points behind now, and Saints deserved that try, didn't they? There's no danger about that. Featherstone hit back, or hit with a hotly disputed try awarded to Eva Rapati. Well, there was down to 12 men with Malloy still in the sin bin. And quite a lot of ferocious tackling there. But Chris Joint, who saw the gap, went for it. And the touch judging on the far side. And it's Casey, is it? It's Casey, no. I just can't see. 15, yes. Roebuck. I thought it was Casey, I thought he's going to be up for orders. Well, your guess is as good as mine. It was Roebuck the last man up, but it was Calland that's been penalised for a high tackle. Malloy looking to come back on the field as Saints find touch with the penalty. And I said, Rapati awarded a try, a highly dubious try, but Saints sitting back there. 6 minutes later, after Tommy Martin seeing him through, as we said, lacking a little bit of finishing pace, but Joint was in support and he touched down under the sticks. Ian Pickavance. 5 metres inside the Featherstone half. Hodgkinson, Griffiths, miss out Martin, on to Cooper, Alan Hunt chiming in the line, and Hunt there feeling the full force of the Featherstone tackling. Bernard Dwyer up the centre, Featherstone back to the full complement, Malloy back on. 6 minutes to the final hooter. Griffiths, he's taken by Roebuck and Gary H. Price. Last one of the sequence. Chris Joint, Sates run it, Cooper, Loughlin chips it. Featherstone have possession. Oh, Loughlin comes up and completes the tackle. Featherstone have the ball, Saints containing them well. 27 points to 14 to score. Tutor releases it to Simpson, he in turn puts it on to Daunt, then to Pearson. Pearson ducks under the tackle, but Pickervance holds him. Gibson at dummy half. Gary Price. Last one of the sequence, Featherstone now. Sean Casey just stripping off in the dugout, looking to be introduced for the last 5 minutes or so. Well, that's going to be a turnover. Well, Callan releases it. Well, it's still going. The ball's gone back, it's on the last tackle. Pearson gets a high tester. Pearson following it up. Alan Hunt gathers it. Hunt gets Riley on the outside. Oh, but he has to take the tackle, a solid tackle there. But Hunt goes again. Roebuck and Simpson in at the tackle. Riley from the acting half-back position. Oh, well, right in front of the referee. And Roebuck going in with a right uppercut there. Dear me. To say it's been a little brutal this afternoon, that might be an understatement as well. But it's Shane Cooper that's going to be the man replaced by Sean Casey. That's if we get a break in play anyway. From matching half-back, Tommy Hodgkinson, support there by Joint. Last one of the sequence. I think the Saints will elect to run it. Well, famous last words, Martin chips it crossfield, favourable bounce, but it's just too much meat on it. It bounces dead, and now Sean Casey coming on for the last 4 minutes. No, not yet. The substitution not allowed to take place as Gibson comes through, makes some good yardage from the 20-metre line. Eva Rapati. Mike Riley has the measure of him as brother Tia just eases off of it, but Shane Cooper doesn't. He goes in, he lets him know that he's there and about. Gary H. Price taken down by Tia Rapati. Gunn attacked in half-back. Daunt, Pearson, Daunt along the super shoulder charge by Martin. That took the stuffing out of him, didn't it? And he didn't like it, but he has to lump it. Gunn has possession. Oh, Manning sided through. Terry Manning, can he squeeze in? Alan Hunt cuts him off, he's lost the ball. The referee's not given a try, has he? No. Well, I'm surprised that the referee's allowed that. I thought he'd have certainly given him a try, because he's given him everything else this afternoon, hasn't he? Substitutions allowed to take place now. 2 minutes to the interval. Casey coming off and Gary Price going back on. And Shane Cooper coming off and Sean Casey on. Cooper, he's always there and about, and he's mixed it well this afternoon. No problem about the 2 Stones Bitter League Championship points in the bag here. Saints 27, Featherstone 14 to score. Chris Joint up the centre, looking for support. Pickervance was on his left, but a good clamp tackle there by Roebuck. Hodgkinson, Griffiths, loop movement with Martin, out to Tia Rapati. Eva Rapati meets him, he's the first one in. And Gary H. Price, now it's Sean Casey. Oh, super side step from Casey! Freshman on, oh look at the handoff stir! 40 metres downfield he gains. Super break there from Casey. Tommy Martin, a long ball. Mike Riley gathers it. Comes back. Simpson meets him along with Eva Rapati. In the last minute on my watch, with 38 minutes on the clock, as Dwyer gets it away to Hodgkinson. Hodgkinson with the sidestep, but he can't evade the clutches of Tutor. And there's the Featherstone man at the back of the play of the ball. Hodgkinson pushes him off. It was Tutor that lay on him. Alan Hunt for the one-pointer. Hits the post, bounces back, and Daunt gathers it. Just trying to put the extra point on. I mean, the points are in the bag as far as the league points are concerned. And it's not bad, is it, when you come up with a 27 points to 14 win and you're playing 14 men. 13 in orange and white, and whoever else you may want to choose. But Malloy for Featherstone. Well taken down there. John Griffiths and Andy Dannett. Daunt, Pearson, completely snuffed out this afternoon. They're very lively last week against Hull Kingston Rovers with a half-back pairing. Featherstone with the last of the set of 6, kick it upfield. Alan Hunt takes it 10 metres from his own line. Well, nearly lost possession. Well, he did lose possession. The ball released, and Featherstone have it. Actually in stoppage time, a minute of stoppage time has been played. Pearson along the line, now it's Tutor. Releases it there to Eva Rapati. Rapati, can he squeeze in? Oh, it's the ball's released to Price. Yes, the try's there. Only a consolation try, we might say. It's Gary H. Price who squeezed into the corner. Featherstone again capitalised on a Saints mistake when Alan Hunt had possession. He came through. 2 Featherstone men came in and tackled him. They shook the ball from his grasp, and from the resulting play, Featherstone moved it over left. Eva Rapati nearly scored in at the corner again, but good support play from Gary H. Price. Difficult conversion attempt, waved away. 27-18, the score remains. Well, we haven't got time to kick off. But Saints going in at the lead by 19 points to 10. The Loughlin penalty goal was the only points in the first 10 minutes of the second period. And then that controversial try by Rapati. Good work by Featherstone, it must be said. They saw nobody was at home in the Saints defence. They kicked it through, I think it was Pearson that kicked it through. And a mix-up there with Simpson and Rapati, and also Alan Hunt and Mike Riley, who I'm convinced had kicked the ball dead, but the try was awarded. Only a catalogue of errors that the referee has amassed this afternoon, but the final score here from Nosey Road, it says 27, Featherstone 18. Thanks for joining us, your cameraman Stuart, myself Ron Hoof. I hope you'll join us next Sunday where we entertain Doncaster in the Challenge Cup. But thanks once again. See you soon. The final score, 27 points to 18.
Thank you.